today we're going to talk about shareable content because you want more eyeballs on your stuff. Yes or yes? Anybody? So yes, Derisha. Okay. The reason why I can teach on this subject, I've been an entrepreneur for over almost 2 decades now. I know a thing or two. I built my business initially offline. So anybody had an office here in Atlanta, did all the things, the meetings, the conferences, all of that face to face. In 2019, got online, started learning how to market and brand and, build an audience. And so I knew everything was going to switch. I knew it. People were not going to go back into their offices like normal. Even restaurants have not opened up like they usually do and stay open all night. Even Walmart closes at 11 p.m. It's not overnight anymore. Everything has changed. Therefore, you have to change. And so I made a conscious decision that you're going to have to change. And so I made a choice that I wanted to be online. I want to be more impactful. I want to be more helpful. And I want to be partner with people and a company that supports that. And so if you're anything like me, change is inevitable, right? Change is necessary. And I'm all about the change. And so you be the change you wish to see. So I started doing it. I started showing up online. I started to see what works, what doesn't work. That post didn't work. That post wasn't shared. People didn't like that. They didn't respond. I started to learn my audience. You are the pretty people, so you're my audience. And so I was like, these pretty people, I know what they like. They like motivation, inspiration, and business tips. That's my lane. That's my brand. Those are my people. Hashtag to all the pretty people. I'm Jarisha, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, network marketer, and I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. Yes, I see you, double threat. Melissa in the building. Yes, Yvonne is in the building. Yes, Elaine is in the building. I see your beautiful faces. I appreciate you. Do me a favor. Make sure you tag your business bestie because she doesn't want to miss what's shareable content, because I needed to learn how to get my content in front of more people so I can build 100 new entrepreneurs. How do I build 100 new business partners? That means more people need to see the content. So I'm going to help you with that today. Would that be great? Say yes, Jerry. So I know you guys know that you got to give, you got to share. And most people come to social media and they come to get as opposed to giving. And what I learned when I got online in 2019 is just give, and not to look for it to come back to you, but it has to, right? It just has to. And so Maya Angelou, I think she said it best: do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. And so when I knew better, I was like, oh, this is how people are getting thousands of followers. They're using content that's useful. They're not just posting and praying. They're actually using content that somebody else would need. Giving. So shareable content, write this down. A pretty person's going to put this in the chat for me. Shareable content is content so good, it moves the viewer. It moves the readers to share it with their people, to share it on their social media channels, to share it on Instagram, to share it with whoever. It moves them in a way. People share content they find valuable, so they could contribute to solving other people's problems. And so when I say, hey, I'm going to teach you how to post shareable content, you might think that's valuable. You might think your friends need to hear that, so you would share the broadcast or tag 2 people, right? So highly shareable, that basically means the content is relevant to your audience and it appeals to your people. Like, you guys are my people. I've grown to learn what you want, what you need, the type of people that typically follow me. So this is why I started giving what I know for sure. I only share what I know for sure, my experience, what I've learned in being an entrepreneur, building a business all the way to the top 2% of the company, starting a new business, right? I've done it all. And so what I know is my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So give what you know. You know something right now that I don't know. So if you start sharing that, you'll get a bigger audience. Okay. So don't give to get, but give to inspire others to give. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Don't give to get, give to inspire other people to give. So your content should make people stop the tracks. Like, most people are doing this. They're scrolling every day. They're in this infinite scroll hole. Write that down. They're in this infinite scroll hole. They're just scrolling all day long. They're on Facebook scrolling. They're on Instagram scrolling. They're on TikTok scrolling, go. Okay. You really want them to stop the scroll. Okay. Now, how do you do that? Now, Facebook calls it thumb stopping. I don't know if you know that or not. But Facebook, they call it thumb stopping because most people are on their mobile devices when they're on social media. I call it stopping the scroll because when they see hello, pretty people, I want them to stop the scroll because I want them to see what I'm talking about. How can I motivate them today? How can I inspire them today? How can I teach them something today? So your content also should be stopping the scroll. Now, obviously, it's not going to stop the scroll all the time, but that's okay. That's all right. So let me give you an example of shareable content. A picture of my son playing football is not shareable. It's cute, but no one's really going to share my children, my two boys. No one's really like, this is shareable. That's not really shareable content. So if you follow me and you've taken a 3-day ride, you know I talk about you should be marketing and branding yourself, right? It should be lifestyle. It should be all of those things. But most of your content should be valuable to your audience, right? And the reason why you would show, my son plays football, to let you know I have a life, to let you know I'm a mom, to let you know I attend his activities and functions. So that is relatable content, right? And so to let people know I'm human. And so we want you to show your lifestyle because that's what also draws the people in. Me sharing a picture with you eating ice cream, which is my favorite dessert. If you didn't know, now you know. If I'm sad, I eat ice cream. If I'm happy, I eat ice cream. So I'm on this journey to like 10 pounds on the hips, baby, because I can eat some ice cream. So if I showed you pictures of me eating ice cream, that's cute, but it's not valuable. It's not valuable. So when you are posting, make sure your post, think about it. This is just a post to let people know I'm human. It's just a post to let them know, I'm a parent, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm at a family function, whatever. Those pictures are great. Those postings and content is great. But a lot of what you give on social media should be for somebody else. A lot of times when you're taking these great selfies, girl, look at me. A lot of times it's for you. Look how cute I am. Look how cute I am. And that's great. I'm not saying don't do it because I think those are cute pictures. It's just not shareable. Okay. Now, let me give you an example of a shareable content. So if I gave you a recipe to help you lose 15 pounds in 30 days, that will be useful. That will be solving a problem. That will be shareable. You'll notice recipes and menus and things like that, right? Ingredients, those things are shared. A vast majority of people want to lose a pound or two. So if I'm teaching you, right, hey, use this recipe, do this ingredients, you're going to lose 15 pounds. That will probably get shared because not only am I solving your problem, you're like, I know a couple of people that might need this. And so you share it. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? So share the recipes, give the recipes, even if you're not, if that's not your thing, obviously, whatever your thing is. Your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give.